to another episode of UPRS. Hopefully my dogs aren't going to start barking in the background, because then I'll have to redo this whole segment. It'll be a whole thing. So, I'd like everyone to say goodbye to this floor, or at least for now, because I've actually got a dedicated filming area set up. Now, we will go back to this floor for reviews of larger items and more in-depth reviews and things. You just probably aren't going to be seeing it on UPRS all that much. So everybody say goodbye to the floor for now, and let's go into my closet, which is where this recording area is. Prop you guys up against this decorative trim for a sec. Just gonna shut this door here. And here we are. So, this is my new filming area. I am going to rotate it ever so slightly so that you can see it a bit better. It's more comfortable for me. Got my shelf of pop stations and things that I have on display. And here we go. So, from our wonderful friends at, hold on a sec, Shenzhen City Zhengchang Electronics Factory, hope I said that right, which is apparently the guys who make pop stations beginning with ZC, comes Brick Game. Ow. Did I say ow? So this is a pop station. It's got Brick Game on it. Good Toy. Or possibly Cool Joy, I can't tell. Or possibly any combination of those two words. Big fat instructions on the back. I don't know why there's a piece of tape here. I didn't put that there. So I don't remember putting that there. Description of the function keys, whole paragraph on how to install the batteries, but here's the part that you guys want. Come on. Focus, we must behold the presence of the sad onion. There we go. So, yeah. Now, I know you're thinking, well, what's the unit itself? It's adopted the pop station branding, so it must be a fake PSP. You're probably correct. This is another fake PSP, and it's also got a Brick Game preloaded, so. But it's a different Brick Game. And then after this, we'll have a little bonus feature. We'll look at some more fake PSPs that I have lying around. They aren't necessarily actual game consoles. You might be able to guess what they are right now, but here it is. This is the first pop station I ever got. Focus. There you go. Well, I decided it would be nice to mark. Well, we just surpassed 50 subscribers and 100 videos, but I already did a milestone for that, so mark something. I don't know. I'm gonna do a review on my first pop. Well, technically I got two of them, and they both got them at the same time. There's this one in a little mini version, which I'll make another video on. And then a while later, I got an orange Game Boy. So this is Brick Game Pop Station video 2 out of 4. For now, I might get some more. Oh god, there's like a thing stuck in my throat. Anyway, here is the console, the pop station. Have a look around, not really all that much here. So we are going to do, and this is one of the reasons why I have this filming area. A, because it's really well lit, but also B, because I'm gonna try and get this up on its little area that I have set up for recording things from above. So, jump cut, I suppose. Oh boy, so pop stations. It is pitch black now. Oh, a little motion activated light. It is pitch black now. To where I have the light. Possess the little flashlight. This is what I use for. This is what I used to use for lighting up all my little segments. And try and find a nice place to position it. That looks good. Probably. I'll hope that looks good. So we'll turn this on. Oh, that's the packaging. I almost stepped on it. Oh, and also, you may have noticed this is actually made out of, like, old shipping crates and stuff. Yeah. So here is the console. Can you guys still see it when I tilt it forward like this? No? Okay, I guess I have to just use it like this. Stick my head in. Okay. Scoot it down a bit, maybe? Oh, God. First up, let's get a better visual on the screen here. It's the first time I've actually used this filming area, so it might take me a bit to try and get everything all figured out. So pushing rotate should bring us to may have to tilt it forward occasionally to see what's going on. Oh no, wait, tilting it forward works as well. Okay, so rotate will change the game. All these buttons do the same thing. Left changes the level. And then right changes the speed. Or, sorry, left changes the speed, right changes the level. Which is weird, because it's, like, opposite on the display. Get it to cycle back around to 1. There you go. Up and down. Change the, I believe it's referred to as the pattern of the game in the instructions. Basically just modify specific things about the game, I suppose. Can everybody still see this? Is this all still good? Cool. And then all these games are mostly Tetris, except for a few that aren't mostly Tetris. These are all just essentially modifiers on Tetris, like Tetris, but the blocks fall up, whatever. I'm assuming most people here know how these brick games work. They're pretty much just a staple of knockoff consoles, and they're kind of part of the Pop Station family, to be honest. They've got multiple, like, links and connections between each other. I consider related consoles to be... there are Pop Stations, and there's kind of, like, Pop Station relatives, and this is one of them, but we'll be looking at those on UPRS too, so... if you don't want... so, yeah. Video. Back to the video. So, Tetris. This is quite literally just Tetris. You know how Tetris works. Everybody here knows how Tetris works. Back to the menu. Hold on a sec. Did we miss something? This is 9. This is the space shooting game where people shoot at each other. Now, these things are still being produced today, but I've got one of the original models. You can tell because the battery compartment is different. This is how you explode the things. Patchouli. Yeah, anyway. You get the idea. So these games are all the same. If you actually want an in-depth review of these, there are quite a few people who have done it. If you just search for, like, Brick Game Review or something. There's some, like, Wicked Gamer whatever guy who's done reviews on a bunch of these. I plan to also do reviews on a bunch of these. Here's the battery compartment. Now, on newer models, to my understanding, I don't have one of the newer models, but pretty sure this is how it works. There will be 2 slots here and 2 slots here, and 2 of these slots, 2 of the, like, the top slots or the bottom slots, the top 2, bottom 2, won't have any contacts in them, whereas this one is just kind of centered. I think that signifies the, because I do have one of the originals, so I'm pretty sure this signifies the original. This is the ZC-2030B. Could you see all that when I was like, gosh darn it. Oh, God. Yeah. See, because normally there would be. It might take me a while to get used to this filming setup, sorry about that. Because I can't actually directly see the camera, so I gotta remember what is in the camera vicinity area. So, however, it does help that this nice little line here kind of matches up with the center of the camera. So back to talking about this thing. It's got nice holographic. Whoa. Can I get it to? Ooh, can you see it? Anyway, so yeah, you can buy one of the not original models, I believe. I bonked my setup. Let's just hope that still works. Looks good. Move some stuff around, though, it looks like. But that is pretty much all there is to say about this fake PSP. Talking about some other fake PSPs now that aren't game consoles. Just get this out of here. I might do unboxings as well of these when I get them. Because before I'd unbox them off camera, look at them, check to make sure they all worked, and I wouldn't put them back in the box or anything afterwards, so I might, like, do a live unboxing and put batteries in and everything. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? So, anyway, let's see if I can get these, because I've just realized, the section where I have these on the shelf is, so, just trying. You remember these Toys brand toys? Little, water game ding-dongs. Well, oh, God. Gotta get it out. Here are some that look like fake PSPs and have unicorns on them. You can't see it because I didn't put it in right. Just set that back there. Game machine. So this is, yeah, it's interesting. I'll grab the packaging for one. Yep, and it just says toys on it. I got these at like an actual toy shop that wasn't like a cheap dollar store, which is interesting. So anyway. So, me being me, I pulled a typical Furblin channel, and for, extra review continuity, or whatever, I bought all four. You can see why we zoomed out now. I also find it funny that they don't have the buttons put in some of the right places sometimes. Like, these two are different. And they also spin, they rotate. Let me show you some funny bits about these here. These have plus and minuses on them. And this was just some random orientation one. You're both some random orientations, so I rotated them to look actually like an actual PSP, and we'll go through and look at one by one and discuss the quality and stuff. So, here's the first one. Now, this button is incredibly spongy. Oh yes, did I mention that the buttons can get stuck like under rotating these so that they look good? There we go. This one kind of feels like an actual button, and this one pushes in a lot. These are definitely a lot worse quality than the Rocket ones, for some reason. Now keep in mind these are in resealable bags, which means that since this was a relatively major toy store, a bunch of kids could have taken these out and played with them. So back to this one. is really hard to push in, but doesn't, I mean, it kind of feels like a button. This one, oh god, these are not easy, and then they always get stuck. They kind of feel like they've got like an actual push to them sometimes. This one does not. This one has a lot less of a push to it, and this one has a lot more. And I suppose that you're supposed to keep these up when you want to play with them, but you can't really. Can you see that? Can anyone see that? No, that doesn't look good. These water games, and then can you see my face on that? No? Okay, good. Anyway. This one, here. Oh god. This one really doesn't want to push in. It does push in, and this one also pushes in. Yeah. They're really hard to stack because the two nubs that just stick out of them, and they just say Game Machine on the bottom. Actually, they kind of look more like a rip-off PS Vita, to be honest. And yes, you can do that thing where you stack them all on top of each other and push all the buttons at once. On the back here, we've got some speakers here. Kind of resembles the HJ369 and possibly a regular PSP, but I don't have one of those. Here's a barcode. Scan the barcode if you want. As soon as I can get in the picture. There we go. Speaking of barcodes, I think there's one on here. Is there a barcode on this? No, there aren't any barcodes. No barcodes to be found. Oh, and I forgot about the packaging of these. Here, I gotta show you the sad onion. It's on this side here. From somewhere, unicorn water toy game. That I dropped the thing. Can you see it? Can you see the sad onion? Yes, you can see the sad onion. There we go. Kind of shove that back there. Now they also had a 1.8 console. One of these one of those Terminator 1.8 style things. I've got one right here. Unfortunately, it does not have the Mario ripoffs and everything. It's made by a company called My Arcade, whose tabletop console, the kind that you actually plug into your TV, are solely Famiclones, and their handhelds are solely 1.8 consoles, with possibly a few Famiclones mixed in. I don't really know much about them, but yeah, they definitely exist, and that is the end of this video, so here you go. Have some... Can I like, stack these like Jenga? I pull one out. Oh yeah, that doesn't really work very well, does it? Just put the third one up top there, yeah. That's a nice thumbnail. YouTube probably won't auto-detect it, and I'm going to be too lazy to change it.